Alright, sneaking into places we shouldn't. It's probably illegal, but you know, if they ask me something, I don't speak Arabic.
I'm Steven.
I'm Miriam.
I'm from America.
And I'm from Central Asia.
And together we are
Nomads Abroad.
Alright, so we were driving down the road on our way to a historical site when we saw an interesting little village. And we thought, hey, why not check it out? We zigzagged through some streets, and here we are. Check out this architecture. This is very unique. I thought it was abandoned, but I'm realizing that it's not. You have electrical wiring and water. We're probably trespassing, but it's all good. Let's go deeper into this village. So walking through this village, we initially thought that it was abandoned because it does look abandoned, but people live here. They're probably not here right now though. So some of these buildings look quite normal, like this one is normal. There's a sewer right here. This one is unique. Looks like the bottom is old and the top part is new, and you can see that there's electricity hooked up to it, and then you have structures like this here where it's definitely made just from rocks, wood, clay, but the top is cement. Just had an interesting encounter with some local Saudi guys. What would you say? They were probably 18, 19? And one of them spoke a little bit of English. He was very excited to meet an American. We made it to this point. The name of this place is called Al Habala or Al Abla, and it's abandoned. There's nobody here, but there's an opening over here. These guys were telling us you can sneak in, so let's go.
How can you see?
You can sneak in over here. He showed me. He's like, go through the gate right there. There's another, okay, we can go to the other viewpoint. See, look, there's even a step for us right here to go through. And there's another step right here on this side. Alright, sneaking into places we shouldn't. It's probably illegal, but you know, if they ask me something, I don't speak Arabic.
As you can see, this place is completely abandoned. We've been told that in the summer, loads of tourists come from other parts of Saudi Arabia. Right now, it's March, so that's why this place is not maintained. In Saudi Arabia, people value their privacy, so that's why you see these terraces surrounded by walls. One interesting fact about Saudi Arabia is that Saudi people like to picnic in various places, sometimes in parking lots, sometimes in the most odd locations, but I think this location is definitely one of the best places to picnic.
Which way, Miriam? Wow, you hear that bird? What's that, you? Hey, tell him. No cat calling. Okay, we've made it to the end of this viewpoint right here. Wow, pretty amazing. Oh, and down there's a structure. Just like the gingerbread houses that we saw. Merim, check out the structure down here. Yeah, this one looks like someone probably lives there, but the question is, how do you get there?
Good question. How do you get there? Well, let's go back 400 years. Imagine the Ottoman troops warring against local tribes. The local tribes didn't want to submit to their enemies and tolerate oppression. So one of the tribes found a safe haven in this canyon where no enemy could get them. Al-Habala actually means rope in Arabic. And historically, the only way to access the village was by climbing a rope ladder. So that's why the village is also called a hanging village.
Alright guys, we've made it to another Al-Habala viewpoint. There is one part here actually that is unfortunately closed. That looks like that might be the proper edge to view this beautiful canyon, but nevertheless, here we have an amazing viewpoint. Alright guys, we made it to this village called Yanfa. Definitely off the beaten path here in Saudi Arabia. But as you can see here, there's some beautiful structures right here. They're in the middle of rebuilding. What's interesting about this place is that you can see the mist rolling through.
So the reason for this thick mist is because Al-Yanfa is located in the Sarat Mountains. This and other traditional settlements are surrounded by vast agricultural fields on the banks of wadis. They usually have a Friday mosque, daily mosques, residential areas, defense and warning towers, a cemetery, open meeting spaces, and traffic routes. If you ever visit one of these settlements, you might feel like you got lost in a maze. Well, Al-Yanfa is similar. It has narrow pathways which were deliberately planned as mazes to mislead strangers in case of attack. What also impressed us the most was the design and engineering of these structures. Even though they're made of adobe, which is a mixture of mud and hay, the protruding stone slates protect them from rain and erosion. They call these slates ragaf. Also, if you have noticed, you can't really see the inside of the houses. They're really tall and the windows are very, very small. Like we mentioned before, Arabs and other locals like their privacy. But anyway, they look so cute and beautiful. They actually remind me of cakes. Like I want to cut a piece and eat it.
Looking at these villages, it's hard for foreigners like us not to romanticize this lifestyle. But the truth is, as beautiful and mysterious as we portray these places, life during these times was not easy. In the 1930s, this region largely benefited from oil discoveries, and as a result, money trickled down to various communities. People sought opportunities in bigger cities and abandoned these villages. The good news is that many of these places are being preserved, and they should be, as we can visit them and step into the past.